Greetings and salutations. Theological introspection here. So, I finally got to join GS's stream, which was really enjoyable. It was really strange to get I get this feeling that when I was engaging with the atheist community and when I was very much into the hardcore atheism, even bordering on anti-theism, I noticed that although there were nice people in the atheist community, there's nice people everywhere, the community at large was very dismissive, very quick to become defensive of their points. The amount of times I was accused of being a theist for simply pointing out some inconsistencies in some of the arguments I was seeing. And I was doing that not to be contrarian or anything, but just to make sure the arguments that were being used on what I was considering to be my side were consistent and were factually honest and philosophically honest. And whenever I would point this out, I would be met with very large amounts of resistance to the point of absurdity. One of the best examples I can use of this is a comment I made on Professor Dave Explains Debates, where I pointed out that calling someone a liar is an ad hominem attack. Now, some quick notes about this interaction. One, I vehemently agreed that Professor Dave's ad hominem description of the person was most likely an accurate one and had validation. But the thing with an ad hominem attack is whether it's true or not is irregardless to what makes it a fallacy. So I used some very specific examples in this interaction. When Professor Dave says that he is lying about a certain point that he is bringing up, that I do not consider ad hominem because it is an attack on the argument. If the argument is a lie, it should be dismissed. But when you call someone a liar, you've changed the context now, and rather than pointing out that one particular instance is a lie, now you're saying that nothing this person can be believed. Which is, like I said, it probably was true about the person he was debating. However, it detracts from the arguments at hand. Just continue to engage with the arguments. And so, what I thought was a reasonable critique of Professor Dave's debate, something that I even expressed many times, was a minor critique. It was something small and more of just a personal affinity I had against the debate I heard. I was told that I was just blatantly wrong, repeatedly. None of my points were ever addressed. There was no counter-arguments. It was just, no, you're wrong, shut up and sit down. Please listen to the authority that is Professor Dave. And Professor Dave did respond, and he responded with, you better stop this theological, otherwise you're not going to like the outcome. What outcome am I not going to like, Professor Dave? Can you please explain this to me? Because I'm not wrong. You know I'm not wrong. I know you know I'm not wrong. Is this really a hill you want to die on? Because it's a very strange hill to want to die on, a very strange point to stick your foot down and say, enough is enough. Oh, I can't take this. And it made me very disillusioned toward the atheist community. And I have examples from pretty much every famous anti-theist YouTuber. And besides a lot of the more newer ones like T-Jump. I find T-Jump to be quite pleasant. Mark Reed, who I met recently, is also a very pleasant debater. And now that I've started engaging with the Christian community, I have honestly started to notice that they are more accepting, they're more welcoming, they're more like it's a proper community of like-minded people working towards a goal of love. And that's another thing I found, like these people that are religious fanatics who are apparently so evil and so genocidal or whatever the left wants to say about them, are just nice people, like just straight up nice. They give you the time of day. They let you disagree and then they interact with you honestly and openly. And I'm not saying that there aren't atheists like this, like that's for sure. I just find that it's very much a culture thing. The culture of atheism is very anti-community based from what I've seen. Although I have heard that it is starting to make headway in that department. It was interesting talking to Americans as well about some of the issues. Again, very agreeable. Listened to my points, took them seriously. Yeah. Maybe this is why people, when they get older, they start to fall into religion. I don't think that's it. I just think that there's more to it. I honestly do now. I'm actually starting to believe, weirdly enough. I really am. Something that I didn't even think was possible. Because I'm not a fake it till you make it kind of person. I can't fake things. It's not in me. I probably could make a good actor, but I just can't be fake. Anyway, I really do want to reiterate like how awesome the discussion was today. That was a really fun stream. GS is a good host. Anyway, peace and respect and love to you all. Laters.